Let's go. I'm lucid, I'm not losing. This life is one I'm choosing. I don't stop, I keep moving. Just watch me as I prove it. Oh, I'm telling you I never let go. When I'm in a fight, put on a show. I create the life I want now. And no, I never back.
Hello, and welcome to Hunter the Reckoning Sanctuary. I'm your storyteller for this evening. My name is Jen, and I use she, her pronouns. And I have a lovely cast with me here today. The four B-boys, the B team, because not the A team.
This is the B movie.
But let's
You like jazz?
get into introductions, I guess. Hey, Kelly, how's it going?
It's going real well. Hey, everybody, how's it going? My name's Kelly. I use he and him, and tonight I am playing another he and him, Colton Burton Reeve. That is a name that hits several speed bumps as you say it, apparently. Colt is he's a TV guy. He's a stunt man and a bereaving father. I'm gonna blow all my XP, I think. Jen, I'm going to take Dex 4.
Cool.
And I'll pick a specialization in a minute. So I have 0 XP now. But you said that we were going to die, and that seemed like a good way to spend it.
That's fair. That's probably a good way to
Recommendation?
spend it. Yeah.
Dad reflexes like me.
Ooh,
That's actually
is that actually your specialty?
Yeah, Jen was like, I love that. And I'm
dad
like,
reflexes
yeah,
is
strength
really-
specialty,
Yeah.
lift with your legs. Dexterity reflex.
Do you have strength 4?
Yeah.
Holy crap. How are
He's
you
a handyman.
Remember, he's like 6'4". He's like a giant like carpenter, like handyman guy. And I spent all my freebie points and stuff on attributes.
You know what I'm going to take Because
Etiquette.
no, I don't have a point of etiquette either. My last name is Burton, so I'm going to take fast hands.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Yep. It's a Big Trouble in Little China thing for anyway. It's a thing. Anyway, that's me. Bye.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, spend XP if you want. I recommend it. I will, depending on how far we get in this game, and therefore how far it looks like we're going to get next game, and whether or not we have a final, next game's final, or we need another one. I'll probably let you spend XP in advance of the final game because I feel like that's appropriate in all my games. So before the final game of a story, you get to spend XP in advance for that game, essentially. But
Cool.
yeah, all right, moving on. Hi, Blogg. Hi, Chris. Sorry.
Hello.
I've called you Blogg for so many years. That's just, and your name on the thing is.
It's all good. I tried to change it to Diggy Diggy Blog, but it wouldn't let me. Anyway, hi. I'm Chris or Blogg or something. I play Daniel Braxton, also part of the B team here, and I'm the ex-medic with some little bit of mental health issues that working through, but just trying to be a good guy. Just trying to be a good guy. Do the right thing.
You try your best and still fail, but womp womp. Speaking of trying his best,
we failed yet.
Moving on to Traz.
Oh, hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, and this is my character, Samuel Bishop, who is absolutely failing at so many things and is very confused with his life as a judge. Why am I in 2 places at once?
Yeah. that's just yeah. It's fine. And last but not least, we have Cal.
Hello, everybody. My name's Cal. I use he, him pronouns, and so does Todd Breaker. So I'm also somebody without kids playing a dad in this game. And all my, like I said earlier, all my my specialties are around like King of the Hill slash like Malcolm in the Middle, like specialties. Like what's this charisma one? Dad voice. And appearance specialty is friendly.
Nice. My my microphone stand, if I don't tighten it quite well enough, the microphone slowly dips with the weight. And I moved it so it was less in my way, but unfortunately now the tightening mechanism is on the opposite side of the stand, and it's on my left hand side, so it's really hard to tighten with my left
You
hand.
can say elastics. Don't worry.
Tight.
I use them too.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, let's get into it here. I have some things. So a quick reminder of what happened last game, and the game before, and all of that. You became hunters. You rescued some young homeless woman, and fought some guys on a subway, and then weren't sure what to do next, but all the weird stuff started happening, and you guys noticed there was a lot of stuff happening close to you that you weren't seeing before, or maybe couldn't see before, or maybe you're just now seeing it. I don't know. But anyway, the you got together and decided to see what was up with everybody. I'm gonna move that toy cat. Sorry.
That's totally good. And for
Scared
those of you watching, episode 2 will be up on YouTube. I had to edit out a ton of cat footage, which will
I'm down
probably
to
go
2
on.
cats right now, so
Yeah.
that's better at
But
least.
that doesn't mean that TikTok's going to have a lot of cat footage, probably. So enjoy. Follow us on
That's
TikTok.
fair, yeah. There we go. Many cats. But no, I have given back the fosters, so I'm at 2 cats now. but they have decided that now is the awake time, and therefore it is the playtime. But anyway, yeah, and then yep, bunch of weird stuff's happening in your life, and then you were talking, and somebody showed up with an invitation to the mayor's office, and we wanted to end game, and so we're going to pick up after he has offered you all drinks. Of course, they have to play with that right now. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna actually take that toy away because it's very loud.
That's good. I like the idea as well, if you can't get that toy from them, that the villain or mayor or whatever has just like a cat with a toy in the office. He's just got like one of those like, yes, hello.
Or the cat's like being a
Next
menace.
time.
But
What
he
is the
doesn't
deal
care.
with this hair, by the way? This looks sexy as hell. Like, I need to be Reed Richards.
I think you just need that hair all the time.
Yeah, some of that like hair coloring stuff is very nice. Very nice, sir.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Yeah.
bit as a treat.
Wear that outfit, like scar and all. Just go to. I'm like
What,
placing
Trader
where
Joe's?
we are here. Go to Trader Joe's.
Go to Trader
Thrifty
Joe's.
Foods. Go to Thrifty Foods and just see how many heads you turn.
Smiles every day.
Oh my god, I
I
forgot
put the
about
toy in a drawer, so they can't access it.
Challenge
Suddenly the
accepted.
sound of a drawer
Challenge
slamming
accepted.
open.
The cats have learned.
They've
how to
learned.
open
I do have a
drawers.
spray bottle in case they decide that they need to like eat my wires and whatnot, because they need to learn that they can't just do that. But anyway, so we will be picking up in the mayor's office. However, before we do that, I have a little thing to read. Iron believes it is eternal. It is the spine of the city, the rebar in the concrete, the hull of the ship, the wall of the container. It feels permanent, but the ocean knows better. The ocean has a weapon called salt. It is a patient orange cancer that eats the strongest things men can build. It starts as a blister in the paint, then a flake, then a hole. It is the slow, inevitable reclamation of the constructed world by the chaotic one. The rust does not hate the iron, it just consumes it, turning structure into dust, one atom at a time. Deep in the rain-slicked stacks of the port, container 7BX-99 is rusting. It has traveled 4,000 miles across the Pacific, a steel coffin buried under tons of electronics and cheap plastic. It sat in the hold, dark and silent, rocking with the waves. It crossed borders that men have drawn on maps, lines that are supposed to mean safety. It should have been stopped. It should have been scanned. But true evil does not always crash through the gates with claws and fire. Sometimes it arrives on a clipboard. A manifest was typed, a classification was changed from biological hazard to industrial machinery. A customs officer looked at a screen, saw a flagged number, and then saw the envelope on his desk. He picked up a pen. He didn't think of himself as a villain. He thought of his mortgage. He thought of his debt. He simply chose comfort over duty. He signed the paper, a simple scribble of ink, a quiet agreement that the rules didn't apply today. And so the crane lowered the box, the heavy steel doors groaned, the rust settled in the hinges, and inside, in the absolute dark, something that does not breathe began to wait. You are all in the mayor's office in Vancouver, City of Vancouver, City Hall, mayor's office. And he has just offered for you all to have a drink and make yourselves comfortable.
I just wanted to ask, again, I will take the drink and kind of nervously take it, and but I forgot what he looked like under that second sight. Like, did you say there was anything weird about him again? Because that's on for the scene, right?
Yeah, so do remind me, you have second sight on.
Yeah.
Samuel has discern, right?
Yeah.
Did Todd or Colt put on second sight at this point?
Bolt did
I
not.
didn't think so. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
a couple of us didn't.
Yeah. So I believe because it was discern and second sight, I can't remember which description you got, but there was, it was very vague and subtle, and there was this bit of, I actually don't remember what the exact description was on him. Let me see if I can find it.
But there is something wrong or different.
Yes, but
I
it's
may be
so
wrong.
much
It was-
less. It's so much less obvious than.
Was
the
it that oily
previous
sheen?
times. I can't remember if I said that one with that. So, and I don't want to.
Confirm nor
away.
deny that.
Yeah.
Fair.
He's just a guy.
Yeah,
But
let
there
me
is
just-
some sort of influence. Or
There was some sort of influence for sure.
Yeah. So
Samuel, I
may
think,
or-
got a little less of it, or a little more. I can't remember which way I went with that, but like Samuel got slightly different. Is it here? Nope. And his name is David Reed. At least I looked that up while I was doing it. Okay, let's scroll down here. I feel like one of the signs was more of a shadow, and the chauffeur had the oily sheen for sure. And
That's what it was.
yeah,
That's right.
and the mayor had well, we'll just, if this is different than what I said last time, that's fine. With second sight, you get a bit of a shadow of like a shadow that's overlaid on top of the mayor's body, and not like an oily sheen, like a shadow, and you get actually you won't, because you don't have a sense of smell, so you don't get that one. But Samuel, you are looking at a fairly normal human, aside from the brief. You can smell, right? I know two of you have. Yeah, it's. I think it's Todd and Daniel who have. No
Yeah,
sense of
Daniel
smell,
smells
but-
awful.
Yeah.
But I'm bummed.
No, I can.
Awfully.
I think do multiple of you are not able to smell?
There's two people who can't smell. I'm pretty sure, but
Because
Right.
I
Todd
know I
can.
have allergies.
okay. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Point is, Samuel, you get the brief smell of like smoke and a little bit of sulfur. So he offers you a drink and says to make yourselves comfortable. He's acting like he has something to say. So unless you interrupt, he will probably just get on with it. Okay. Let's close that one.
Hey, fellas, they got San Pellegrino over here. Yeah, pomegranate.
Wait,
Nice.
they made a pomegranate San Pel, huh? Fancy.
I try to be. His affable kind of performance smile, the politician smile, kind of fades a little bit as he turns to look out the window. He doesn't seem concerned by, like, that you're a threat or anything like that, because he fully turns his back to you. I know you have questions, so let me be brief. I know what you are, because I am one of them. This city, my city, runs on a simple principle: peace. I call it the Accord, a truce. The supernatural world coexists with the human one. My one primary law is simple: do not draw attention. You can imagine my disappointment when some of my residents broke that rule on the SkyTrain. That breach was loud. And it created you. It has thrust you into a world you do not understand. A world full of complications. I'm going to give you the opportunity to reflexively spend for Second Sight if you don't have it up already.
Sure, let's do it.
Nah.
Todd's no. Okay, cool.
While he's talking, there's just going to be like a from the can opening. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Todd's gonna be saved by the San Pellegrino.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Our minds go in 3, 2.
Well, not ours.
So anyone who threw up Second Sight, you get kind of that same vibe of there's something overlaying the mayor. For anyone who didn't, this guy's pretty awesome. Like, he seems like a cool guy. And this whole peace idea, probably smart, honestly. And he will turn and smile again. Especially to those of you with Second Sight, it feels a little bit more predatory. Anyone who didn't put it up, it's just a smile, possibly, politician smile like it was, but he kind of leans against his desk and just says, complications that I, however, do understand, and which I can manage. Mr. Burton, a daughter who is infatuated with a monster. Mr. Bishop, a life put on pause by a single unfortunate clerical error. Mr. Breaker, an unwelcome thing, or several things, that has just moved in next door. And Mr. Braxton, a shepherd who has just been given the sight to see all the wolves surrounding his flock. I can make all this go away.
How much did you make happen in the first place?
I was wondering that too. Real convenient that that monster starts showing up right after this.
It's not convenient for me that you exist. I am trying to make the best of a situation. I did not cause your problems. The supernatural world was here before you even knew it existed. It will be here long after you are dead.
Well, who did cause it, considering I'm in two places at once?
How do you know all
suppose
this
it's
stuff?
true.
Yeah.
He's
As I
the
said,
mayor.
I'm one of them.
One of what?
A monster.
Yeah, which flavor
To
are
use
you?
your terms.
Pomegranate?
What was that?
Which one are you? Which flavor are you? Pomegranate?
Sure. You could say that.
And you're the mayor.
Yes. You think there aren't others like me in positions of power?
All the positions of power. That's what I saw that web.
I'm trying to make the best of a situation that could be good or bad for both of us. I ask only, I can make all that go away. I have that ability. But I ask that you work with me. I want peace. I want for the two worlds to live in as much harmony as they can.
What does working for you look like?
What's the perception and intuition give me on this?
Give me that roll.
Does discerning count?
Yes, we'll say that, especially because you have second sight up. A difficulty of 6.
And tends explode or 2?
If you have a specialty, yeah.
Which?
Explode, sorry.
I gotta say real quick, out of character, Chris, your kid giggling in the background is making this scene far creepier than it was before that.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
It's just coming in these little bursts where it's like, I'm like, I keep checking to make sure it's not one of my audio tracks.
I actually
it-
thought it was at first.
There's just a
That's
creepy
delightful.
kid stalking us in a corner. We just can't
You know what?
see
That
him.
yeah, it's
No,
the
no,
Mal-
that's-
it's the
That's part of
Malkavian
second
primitive.
sight.
That's part of the
that's-
second sight. Oh,
Yeah.
or second sight. Oh my god. So 4.
There's a Malkavian primogen. I want to play now. I'm bored.
Why did we
geez.
embrace
What-
the 3-year-old?
What sort of information are you trying to?
I want
Figure
I want to get like a I'm trying to get like a bit of a vibe check on him. Like does he actually want peace? Like is he trying to manipulate us? He seems a lot of this seems like pretty I see a lot of people take advantage of unfortunate people in bad situations, and I want to make sure that I'm not getting that sort of a vibe from this. Like, what does my gut tell me about this guy?
Sure. Yep. Your gut says that he is definitely manipulative. He is definitely trying to manipulate you. However, you do think that what he wants is peace in some fashion. If the other thing your intuition will tell you actually is if he had really wanted to deal with you all and get rid of you and not work with you, if he had the power to do everything you think he might have done in your lives, he probably could have just wiped you off the map without inviting you here. So either this is a power play, which is entirely possible, or he is actually trying to achieve some sort of peace and not just murder people indiscriminately.
I think the last in-character thing that was said was Colt, being like, what does working for you look like?
That's what I thought. Yeah. So you all have been given new purpose, a talent for finding those who break the rules. But you're unguided. You're new to this. I can provide guidance, but I can't be everywhere. I would like you to become my regulators. When a creature breaks the accord, when it feeds too greedily or draws attention, I bring it to your attention. And you can deal with them as you see fit, quietly. You get to do what you were made to do. I get to maintain the peace, and in return, your problems disappear. And you get my protection.
I'm gonna turn to whoever's closest, happens to be closest to me. What were we made to do?
Find monsters, I guess.
So it
Is
seems.
that what? So we're like, so you want us?
Like superheroes, I guess.
You want us to be monster hitmen?
That's one way to see it. But I also didn't say you had to kill those who break the accord. Just handle it.
Well, we're like going to be a special task force or something? Monster squad?
If it makes you feel better to think of yourselves that way, you can, but
Well, what kind of salary are we looking at?
I was actually going to ask the same thing. I'm sure you've got some type of black budget or something that you could put us under, sanitation.
we could discuss that if you agree.
You say that you're one of the monsters. I don't know if this is the right way to do this, but I was wondering if I could just like look him right in the eye and just ask him like point blunt and use insinuate if this is the good moment for it, and just ask him how many innocent people have to suffer to maintain this peace.
First, I would like you to give me what's a good roll for this? Oh, of course, that's the one thing I didn't bring up. Character sheet. I'm gonna say probably wits, but let me just double check the sheet here. Yeah, either wits or manipulation, and let's say intuition or empathy. So wits or manipulation, intuition or empathy.
Okay, I've got a witch specialty of adaptable, and let's do empathy because I got some of that.
Sure.
I don't think adapt.
Yeah, you can use your wit specialty.
Sweet. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Difficulty 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4, 5.
Unfortunately, I got 8 on my willpower roll to not make eye contact. So
Cool.
you can't
I
grab
don't
his
have to
eyes.
make eye contact to do it.
Okay.
That was more just like
A
Yeah,
stunt.
that's
just
fine.
has
He's
to
still,
hear me.
he's definitely not looking at anybody's eyes.
okay. Interesting.
But
It's a good way to get eye lasered.
yeah.
Your cat giggles like a small child. Is that something we should be alarmed about?
nah, it's fine. Does insinuate have a roll?
Yeah, it's so it's a manipulation mercy difficulty 6. I'm going to risk my single dot of compose. No, what's
Conviction?
it called again? Yeah, conviction. That's the thing. And he gets this adds to the difficulty of the supernatural creature's next intended action. It becomes challenging as the being is confronted by forgotten memories, long dead feelings, and desperately suppressed compassion. With a spectacular number of successes, the target may undergo a substantial shift in behavior. Even an undamaged creature who is winning a fight may flee rather than face the emotions raised by it. So I'm more just trying to play around with it and just see what kind of emotions like come up with it from this guy and
Sure,
from
yeah.
doing this.
Give me that.
So difficulty 6, mercy, manipulation, and composure dot.
Yeah, when I say he's not meeting anyone's eyes, it's definitely that like politician look of like going over people and not settling on anyone.
Well, there was a lot of dice, but I got 2 successes.
Okay. You asked that question, and can you give it to me again?
How many innocent people have to suffer to maintain this peace?
And because you're aware of what you're doing and you're watching him at the very least, even though he's not looking in your eyes, you see a like almost like a very, very slight shudder go through his body. And then he just kind of straightens his shoulders and takes a breath and smiles, and it completely ignores your question.
Okay.
Do you gentlemen have an answer for me?
Kind of putting us on the spot real quick, ain't you?
Yeah, how will we know who's not obeying the accord? How would you let us know?
I'm guessing if we see them doing something and we catch them doing something in public.
Yeah,
that
but
counts.
what?
Or if I'm aware of something that's happened, then I can let you know. And as for what, like I said, the main rule is don't draw attention. If somebody's causing havoc, unless it's a normal human who I won't send you after normal humans. But
So
if
you
it's
want us
somebody who
to
should be-
maintain the status quo?
yes, Vancouver is doing very well. I would like to keep it doing well. If you do not wish to answer me now, you can take some time to think about it.
There are some stipulations we should probably get on the table.
Of course.
This is going to take everybody away from normal lives. You're going to be calling us at all hours of the night probably to go do stuff that's probably going to get us killed. That means that we need money. There needs to be some type of financial and social... some type of compensation, but more than that, I want a life insurance policy. I have
Very
a
well.
kid. Todd has kids.
Yep.
Everybody else has family, and if you're gonna just kill us, then at least we should, or send us somewhere where we're gonna get killed, we should at least be able to make sure that our families are taken care of. And they're not involved in this. At all.
Of course. Aside
Even if-
from me handling the problems that they are already currently involved in.
That's different.
Of course. I would not think to involve your families. They are innocents in all of this.
But seriously, like what type of monster are you, and what type of monsters actually exist?
I believe the best term for me would be a demon.
That explains the smell.
Good catch. As for what types of monsters exist, well, those who have signed to the Accord, there are people who can use magic, there are people who can shapeshift, werewolves, vampires, the usual.
Oh, what about aliens? Are aliens real?
Probably.
Like Men in Black? Are they walking around and...
I have
Like
not
what-
encountered any myself, and I have been around
Oh.
a very long time.
I think we're gonna be the Men in Black, Todd.
Just without the neuralizers, so to speak.
Okay. What were the things on the train?
It was
Vampire
one
adjacent.
looked like a
Vampire Jasons? Like, sorry, you were...
Adjacent.
that makes more sense. You guys were talking at the same time.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
thought Jason Voorhees was real for a second.
Wait, you've actually
Thralls,
seen
probably, is
Friday
what
the
they
13th?
better be called.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like your kind of movie.
I'm a big horror fan, actually. So how much of X-Files is real?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
You should probably catch up. It's a good show.
So I've been told. I am a little busy, though.
Well, you're gonna have more help, so maybe you'll have some free time.
Excellent. I'm sure we can come to a financial agreement. And we can sign the paperwork. If that is
We'll be
all right
sending
with
our
all of you.
soul away, will we? No thanks.
You may read the paperwork. There will be no mention of souls. That is not how I operate. I don't gain any benefit from your souls.
Well,
How about this?
Seems
as well?
like we're-
Yeah. No, go ahead, Todd.
well, you're a good negotiator, Colt. I should have had you on my team before I signed my last work contract. Well, it seems like we're stuck in this. We're going to be seeing this and dealing with this anyway. Right, so fellas, maybe... Oh no, he's got I don't know, he's that trustworthy... Or is that a demon thing? Are all of you trustworthy?
It's probably a demon thing, but it doesn't mean that he's wrong.
He's clearly manipulating us, but I don't think necessarily that this is.
No, it benefits him to keep the order of things, and
It benefits us to stay
And if he
alive.
keeps our family,
Yeah.
if he keeps our family,
Yeah.
like it seems like you have tabs on a lot, Mr. Reed.
I do.
If you didn't see what was going on with my neighbors, but maybe it's good to have eyes and ears on everything like this if we actually want to help. Kind of came in at a perfect time. But you said we were made though. I don't mean to bother you with like a ton of questions, but like is it too much to like what do you mean made? Like it all kind of happened to us on the same day. Does that mean someone did this to us?
I don't know all of the ins and outs. I have never been one of you. I've only talked to some. But from what I understand, you had essentially the veil pulled away from your eyes. You weren't seeing the real world as it is, and now you are. That's mostly what I mean by being made. Is you were in a situation where you decided to do something when confronted with the supernatural. This specifically supernatural causing problems, which is a much rarer occurrence in this city.
If more people saw these problems, does that mean more people would be like us?
Possibly. There's something I've learned over the years where it takes the heart to do something about it that really changes you. Some people are confronted with reality and they just ignore the call, essentially, if you want to take a hero's journey look at it.
So you keep pretty good tabs on what goes on in this city.
I do. I have to.
What happened to the ones before us?
They were impulsive. They didn't stop to think or plan.
Do you know where we could find anything that might have been theirs?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, it seems like we're all tentatively on board. What do you... Yeah?
Probably the best idea.
Excellent. Well, let me... he goes to his desk and he pulls out 4 contracts, essentially. And he writes up like a little separate rider for each of them that basically lays out a financial compensation and life insurance policy, or at least the promises to do so. And he'll say, here is the standard contract. If you read through it, especially any of you with any sort of legal anything, it's a standard contract with just weird words in it, basically. I mean, Do you have what would be a good? What's a skill for that? There's lots of knowledge
Law.
skills. Law. Yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure. Some of them I'm not sure if this is on there. Yeah, of course it's on there. Yeah, if you want to roll me like intelligence plus law, just to be sure, then
You don't have law, huh?
academics.
I have
Academics?
nope. I have computer finance,
one dot in
investigation, occult, and
academics.
research.
Gonna take out my reading
wait.
glasses and use academics.
Yeah.
Law.
Do investigation.
How do I have the only point of law in the group?
You're the only point of law?
Yeah, because I've been in trouble with the law. I know what I've done.
Oh, that's
done.
why.
There you go.
Damn it.
You had to. You
I
had
thought
to
you were
figure
a
it out.
contract lawyer.
Colt fought the law and the...
Oh,
Oh,
I'm a
um,
forensic accountant. I just
You said,
investigated.
You said
academics?
investigation?
All right, I'm gonna
You
spend
said
a
academics was good.
Law, academics, or investigation will work.
I'm gonna spend a point of willpower.
Yep, go for it.
What's my DC?
Let's go with 7.
Of
7
course.
seems
And-
reasonable.
All right, that
point
went
of
from 3
investigation?
successes to 1 success.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Sorry, what was that?
And
I'm going to
for
willpower
investigate-
as well, and funny enough, 3 successes to 1 or 2 successes because of the 1.
1 and
And 1. Hooray,
That
I
isn't-
didn't fail.
Oh no, that's 1 success. I had 2 ones take out 2 of my 10s. That was rude.
woof. Cool. The so yeah, all of you get you take a look at this. It is very standard contract language. Except with some like weirdness to it, but not wrongness. Just, hey, talking about an accord or supernaturals or that sort of stuff, right? And it basically there's no mention of selling any souls. You do note that. There's it's basically a tit for tat sort of situation for his protection and solving the current problems you have. You will act as essentially, he calls them regulators, it's essentially enforcers, but with there's a caveat in there of like you don't have to kill anyone if you don't want to. You just have to handle the problem. He doesn't care how you do it, preferably quietly. That's the main goal. The separate rider basically just lays out, this much in a monthly salary, but he's left the line blank, and he slides it over to Colt, the first one, over to Colt, and goes, put a number in.
How many hours are we expected to be doing this, or is this just contract work?
I'll pay you a retainer to start, and we can see if you feel it's worth your while. This being a separate rider means we can renegotiate it separately without negotiating the rest. The life insurance policy starts at $1 million. But if you feel that's not enough, we can talk.
I would start it at 5 or 10, but it's only a couple extra $100 a month for you, probably. But
Let's say 10 then.
so he'll kind of shoot a look back and forth. And with 1 success, Jen, he is thinking between 100 and 250 for the retainer.
Yeah, that I was
Not unreasonable, but not cheap.
yeah, my initial thought was that he would potentially offer 100,000. If he could get you for 100,000, that'd be great. But
Okay.
so yeah,
So-
it's not unreasonable.
Okay. He'll write 250 down as the retainer fee.
Okay. Cool. He will look at it. Deal. And he will write it in all of yours.
Okay.
And then hand
thing we
out
got
those
Colt on
4
our-
rider pieces for you to sign separately as well.
You said we can take our time thinking about this.
You can. I am patient.
Like you said about the others, then I don't want to be impulsive.
Of course.
That doesn't mean that I'm not willing to play ball. I just want to be very careful before I make any proper agreements.
I understand. Feel free to take the paperwork with you if you would like to go over it, or if you have a lawyer who can understand the intricacies of it. Well, I will let you continue on with your evening. And thank you.
You're welcome.
It's
Thank
good
you.
to see when people can be reasonable.
Does Todd's do they have the same write-up as Colt's?
Yeah. So basically, there's the contract, which is like, you will do this, he will do this other stuff, and then there's a separate piece of paper for all of you that has the financial and life insurance promises on it, which is signed separately,
Oh,
so
I
that
see.
you can renegotiate that if you decide that the
But
risk
it's
is
the
too much.
same piece of paper at the moment.
You all get one, so there's 4. There's 4 of each. He handed one to Colt because Colt was the one who mentioned the financial stuff and was just like, pick a number, and then looked at it and was like, yeah, I can do that, and then put it on each one of your papers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
so
turn
it's the same
to.
amount. It's just
I don't know if Samuel's signing it, but I'll turn and be like, "Oh, good thing we have Colt here to go to bat for us, huh?" And I'm gonna
Yeah.
sign it and
Samuel,
hand it over.
so my problem is the lawsuit I received part of that same problem, or is that something I need to deal with? You said you know.
That is a problem I can solve. It is part of the problems you are experiencing.
Wonderful. He'll sign it. So he can get his house back and get that thing.
Yep.
It's a fair trade in his eye. I'm like, all right.
For you specifically, Samuel, I will need the evening to get you your home back. But as of tomorrow, you should have it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Feel free, Mr. Braxton, to get me that back as you see fit. You are free to leave. And he will just sit down and like essentially log onto a computer and get to work. Kind of ignoring you now.
One last thing, Mr. Reed. Do you have a contact number that we could reach you at, or one of your associates if we have any questions?
Of course. If you speak with my chauffeur in the hallway, he will give you a card.
Thank you.
It will be a direct line to someone who can answer your questions. It may not be me specifically if I'm
I understand
in
you're
meetings,
quite busy.
of course. But they will be able to help you. He will essentially, actually, before the contracts are, or after the contracts are signed for Daniels, he will essentially take, like, it's kind of in triplicate essentially, so he'll take the one copy of it, and then hand you guys the other so you have a copy. I'm glad we could come to an arrangement.
Me too.
I'm surprised we didn't, have to sign in blood, or that you had like little fire pyres like around. Like the iconography isn't as,
The blood comes
there's
later.
no hints.
Just the way I like it. Please. And he will gesture towards the door,
Yep.
politely telling you to get the fuck out.
He will get up and go, at least like Colt will.
He goes, well,
And
and puts his hands on. Todd goes, well, and puts his hands on his thighs and kind of stands up, and off we go. Oh, it's
Yep.
getting late,
Of course. When you go out into the hallway, the chauffeur is there, and he kind of looks at all of you and goes, I am authorized to give you a ride if you would like to go somewhere. As well as, and we'll hand each of you a card. It basically just has a phone number on it.
Do you guys want to go grab a drink and talk?
I could go
Yeah.
for a drink.
Maybe back where we were before.
No,
Would you
they're
like me to
gonna.
take you back there? Somewhere else?
Take us to my
Could use
house.
a beer.
I've got beer in the fridge.
Certainly.
I figure
And,
you already know where that is.
I do. He will drive you all to Colt's house. Just casual show of power. It's great.
Just to yep, that tracks right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was very intimidating. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but it was just like, that's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat.
On the car ride there. Well, that guy was actually pretty okay. What do you guys think?
Just kind of look at Todd. Arch my hair, not even say anything. Just kind of look at him like,
I'd vote for him.
Think you might have.
I think we all might have.
No, there's. I mean, what he says, if that's actually what he means, it might not be too bad. I just there's he definitely reminds me of a lot of the people who take advantage of people I work with. So I'm gonna take my time with this. I totally understand you guys doing what you need to, especially with the families, but I mean, it's probably good if one of us is a little bit careful and doesn't sign up right.
Well,
Let's not talk till we get in somewhere safe, okay?
I'm not saying I won't help out or anything. I just want to be very, very careful and take a lot more time looking at this before I sign anything.
hey, chauffeur guy, are we gonna see you again? Do you have a name? What's your story, fella?
I'm not important to this story.
Are you a demon too?
No.
Like a thrall? A wizard?
You can let
Werewolf?
us off right here.
He pulls over and is just like not answering Todd.
Oh. Alien?
We'll go with that. Come on.
Leprechaun. Oh, wait.
He'll grab the beer or whatever that we grabbed on the drive over, and we'll head inside of his house.
Sounds good.
So this is the place.
Yeah.
And said your daughter is with one of these other creatures.
Do you mind shutting the hell up until we're somewhere where she can't hear? Come on, let's go out to my garage. And he'll take you out to an attached garage that's got like a motorcycle in it. It's got like it's like the dude fixes like his motorcycle garage. It's a dude garage. It's a man cave.
I was gonna say, is it your man cave?
It's basically a man cave, yeah.
Oh, you're a chopper kind of fella instead of a,
Never really
sports
was a
bike.
Yeah. I grew up around all that stuff, so it's comforting. So, yeah, my daughter is dating some fucking thing.
Same day all the weird shit happened.
Yeah, he probably did it, but that means he could take it away. And Daniel,
I
I
never
know.
even thought about that.
I know that he's fucking playing with us. I know that he's playing with us, and I know that he probably set it all up. But what other choice? Don't do something stupid.
I'm not
though.
saying that you don't have a choice. You have a daughter. Like, I'm just saying that it's probably good if one of us doesn't.
Well, we all have a choice.
I
Well,
don't
hang
know
on.
anything about demons and contracts or whatever.
If
but
he can get rid of it so fast. Wait, you think he did? You think he's involved with my neighbors and your daughter and?
Yes, he could easily do
Oh
something
heck! I
like
wish
that.
he said
Like, that's
something before I signed that.
Why?
Wouldn't
You made
change
the right
anything.
choice.
Because that means,
Yeah.
well,
You protected your family.
We're a tool. That's what we are.
oh, how dangerous! Hold on a second, Colt. You acted like you were signing your life away for that insurance policy. I
figure that my family is $10 million on a payout. Pays for anything she needs. And she's got plenty of money from her mom's.
And that's
She's
just
taken
the
care
start.
of. And I figure that your family as well. I don't know how many kids do you have?
I have 3 daughters.
Well, it's enough to buy each of them a condo and set them up for life if they ration it well.
Oh, I don't know how you get along with your daughter, but I bet you if you offered her 10 million or you, she'd choose you. So it's not a.
I'd live forever with her if I could, but we're probably gonna die.
Well, hang on. We handled those ugly guys on the train, right?
Yeah,
right?
but that's a small portion of a far bigger system.
What do you?
We're marked.
Yeah.
He found out who we are almost in less than 24 hours. If he knows, others know.
It also means that
Well-
he kept with the footage of that. Because you know that someone took cell phone video. You know that there was probably a camera inside of there. He kept
And no one,
Yeah, there
the
was like
cops
a
never
black
questioned it. They already had a story.
I know what it.
Well, I told the cops everything. I'm sorry, fellas. I know had to speak to we had a story, but I
And they didn't
didn't
care.
seem like
did
they believed me.
No, they didn't. And he's probably why.
Oh, geez.
Or at least people that work
fellas.
for him. We're going to be stumbling across this stuff anyway. We might as well
that's what I
have
was thinking.
resources.
Yeah, we might be able to get some information, right? Keep us alive.
Well, he seemed like he was telling the truth, right? So
I
yeah, if we're
do think
gonna have
he wants
neighbors
the
that are
status
monsters,
quo.
or yeah.
But how much of this is hidden? Like, how much do we don't know what that is. Like,
It seems like
we
he
don't
wanted
know
us to succeed.
at maintaining his status quo. But what is
Which
that?
was peace.
We need to see what that is first. Peace sometimes is just silence. Nobody wants to look at a problem. They want to just ignore it, look over it, and look over lives and just forget about what's going on. You don't want to attach a face to it. You don't want to, you don't want it to be loud.
Like the
So that you can
unhoused.
forget about it and keep walking.
Problem.
Exactly. And, like, I just want to take my time to figure out what I'm getting into. Like, no...
That's
You
not all
guys
that
did the
peace
right
means.
thing. You did the right. And yeah,
Well, hang. Do you guys think he'll be in trouble if he doesn't?
He won't have protection. Will be probably the first problem.
He doesn't
What
need
is-
protection. Oh, you talking about Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel, you say no to this, you're gonna die.
Well,
They're gonna kill you.
wait,
I'm
You're
not
gonna get-
saying no.
I know.
just want to. Look
I ain't
into
saying that you're not saying no. I'm just saying I know what's gonna happen if you do say no. If you do say no, you're gonna be out there giving sandwiches to a homeless person, and someone's gonna step out of an alley and knife you in the neck. It's not gonna be a monster that kills you. It's gonna be some guy they paid $500, hell, maybe even $50, to take your wallet. It might even be one of the people that you help.
Yeah,
But yet, they're
might-
different, but are we
Well, you
really
think-
that different than some of these creatures? When you start looking at humanity?
you think it was a all or nothing deal?
He wasn't afraid of us.
no.
And if he's a demon, what? That means he's probably not killable, probably not hurtable.
Well, yeah. Look, if
Well, why'd he? Well, if you're in danger, well, hey, hold on. Oh, geez. Well, why is it all or nothing in black and white? Like maybe, like he keeps an eye on all of us already.
Because hunters that don't have resources die.
Yeah, well, hunters that do
can't-
have resources die too. The question is
It's
just how
true.
fast.
You
All
talking
right?
about that book?
Yeah, I'm talking
I
about the
found
book.
I found a website.
Oh, yeah, that
We weren't the
website that
first.
you.
They're dead.
Did they work for him too?
Wait, why do you?
I would have to.
You guys are talking like
search through
once
the
this
forums.
happens, there's just like a shelf life on this thing. Like, what are you?
There's
Wait,
a shelf
all of
life
you-
on everything, so
Is that why you've all been glum since we left?
I'm fine. I just thought we wouldn't have to.
I just want to know what I'm actually getting.
Well, you're
into
freaking
and
me
what
out.
I'm
All of you are
signing up.
acting like we're.
Drink your beer.
Todd's just gonna drink the beer as he's catching up to what seems to be the other seems to have already accepted.
Danny, you talk about peace like it's just like stepping over the problem. Like that's not all the peace is. If there are other types of monster out there, dollars to donuts, they've got their own little camp set up. You know, they've got gangs. That peace prevents them from probably fighting. I mean, I've seen, you saw Underworld with the werewolves and the vampires. Those guys,
They had an
Thanks.
uneasy peace that was broken.
No, not my kind of movie.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
get
They
what
were
you're
called
saying.
lichens in that movie.
Peace isn't just walking over stuff, okay? When Peace isn't around, this kind of shit happens. Right? I've never been in a gang in my life, but some guy with a broken bottle cut my face up because my brother was. So, this Peace
Guilty
stops
by
this from happening to
association.
people.
You're guilty by association, Daniel.
And if we are on top of this, the monsters are still going to keep monstering. But if we can contain it, it's like the triads that are in Richmond, right? A couple years ago they were fighting with the with those Sikh gangs or the East Indian gangs, and they'd go kill each other in a warehouse.
I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying try to maintain peace. I just think maybe we should figure out what his peace means.
So are we the police or are we the triad?
We're kind
I
of
think
means
it's just a
we're kind of the
disposable
cops.
thing that might be useful.
That's all we are.
All right.
That, in the end, that is what we are. To keep the peace, and we're expendable.
Oh, geez, do we have to carry a gun?
You might want to. Do you know how to shoot a gun?
Well, I've gone hunting, but like I'm not like just a rifle or.
Same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little more dangerous than deer or quail or whatever you hunt.
It's a little more dangerous.
Well, if we try to stick together on these issues that come up, I mean that worked before, and we weren't even friends then. So
Yeah. I think like I still want to be in.
well, hang on now. I want
I
you
hope
to.
we can.
If you, Colt seems like you genuinely are in danger if you don't sign that.
I think you
He
probably
said
will
he
be.
could make our problems go away one way or another. That was a threat.
Wait,
Everything he said was a threat.
Yes,
Not
but
wrong.
the contract protects us. Demon or not, he will honor it. It's part of their status
hell-
quo.
What do we even know about demons? Right? Like, or any of this shit.
They're,
Like, I just want to take some time to think about it and look over it more thoroughly and figure out what this is that we've gotten into. I mean, even he said himself that others were more impulsive. I think signing it for me, not for you guys, was a very impulsive decision.
He meant they were more violent. They didn't care.
they probably didn't play
before
ball.
us. So you think a group of people signed up
No.
just like we
They
did?
Did,
I think
didn't,
they
I don't know.
didn't.
And that's the thing. I don't have enough information.
Well, will you ever?
I gotta try. Take a look around. And if I go missing, just keep that in mind when you're dealing with him.
Do you live with anyone?
I got a cat.
I don't like this whole you in danger thing.
Fuck, that's a lot of life insurance money for a cat.
Like all
Think
the
of all-
catnip the cat could get.
Think of all the catnip. Here. Gonna raise his beer. To Daniel's cat. The richest cat in... Probably not the richest cat in Vancouver, but a
Well,
fucking rich cat.
He's not rich yet because he hasn't signed anything.
Do it for your cat, Daniel. If nothing else, do it for the cat. Do it for the pussy.
I will probably end up signing it at some point. I want to be careful. I want to be cautious, and I don't have a family the way you two do. It's probably good to have somebody who's not bound by anything. Oh, and Samuel's sleeping on my couch too. Does that count?
For another day, at least.
Practically married. Mazel tov.
Let's just maybe stay in touch daily for a bit, if that's all right. I don't want to die, but I do want to be careful. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, he probably won't. Probably just monitor you. Probably don't wait on it too long.
Depends how long before you make your decision. And probably how long before we forget about you if you say no. You'd probably wait long enough until either you got yourself killed on your own, or when it's far enough removed that we'd mostly forget about you, so that if we saw your name in a newspaper, we'd be suspicious, but we couldn't completely connect them.
I still want to help deal with these problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can't just sit and do nothing. I mean, I guess it's in all of our natures in one way or another.
Do we get to come up with a nickname? Do we want to go with Monster Squad?
Oh, team name, huh?
Can we
Maybe.
get uniforms?
I feel like we should at least get some coveralls, because this sounds like it's going to be messy.
That's not a bad idea.
I understood that reference.
Wait, that was a reference?
That was a reference?
Oh, I thought you were making a Ghostbusters reference.
No, I can see where you thought that, though. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was. It was a Ghostbusters reference. Who's who?
It sounds like you're winding down the evening. So you drink a bit more, you talk
Dan
a bit
Aykroyd.
more.
No, I want to be Dan Aykroyd.
He looks just like Dan Aykroyd.
He does.
And
I'm the black guy.
go your separate ways for the evening. Well, Colt's in his house, so he kicks you out
I
eventually.
got my separate. Get the
He goes,
get out.
well,
Welp. Todd stands up. And Samuel, you go back to Daniel's place for the night?
Yeah.
Cool. You all have a good evening. And we're going to take a quick break before coming back to see what tomorrow brings.
Uh-oh. You're right back.
Daniel, we're going to get attacked. You know that, right?
nah.
Nah, it's fine. Todd, you ready to attack him tomorrow?
Who are we attacking?
Wait, what?
Those two.
Get him.
Let's get him. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to Hunter the Reckoning Sanctuary. We're not going to do a talk to the chat because we had so much delay in the beginning, so we're just going to get back into it. So you all have a night. It goes fine. Nothing seems to go wrong. You aren't ambushed. Nothing happens. You sleep. And the following day, a few things happen. You wake up to find, well, wake up or spend your day to find a few small miracles. Daniel, you go and check on the homeless, and it seems fine. I don't know if you check with Second Sight at all, but you don't get the same sense of desperation that you were getting. You don't know if it's related, but people seem happier. Samuel, you get a knock at Daniel's door partway through the day, and you get served with more papers. However, these ones show that the lawsuit is over. It has been quit. Doesn't really explain why, but it's vanished into thin air. They don't want to pursue. There's also in the envelope a key to your apartment. Todd, you work some of the next day, and partway through the day, your eldest daughter texts you and goes, "Dad, the Hendersons are back." What? I'm sorry. I'm going to swear. What the fuck? This feels like a fuck opportunity, so I'm going to use it.
Opportunity.
A fuckertunity.
I'm gonna reply with
swing...
fuckertunity.
you get a good one, Dad. And when you swing by the house, yeah, Jim Henderson's back. And the neighbors that had moved in, there seems to be no trace of them.
How moved back? Like acting like they've been there the whole time, or like
acting like they've been there the whole
boxes?
time. Acting like they've been there the whole time. And your wife doesn't seem to notice any difference. And neither do your other daughters. Just your eldest. But she's also the one who saw through the bullshit before. And Colt. You get a text from, what's her name? Denise? Debbie? I can't remember.
I think it's Debbie. Maybe it's Denise.
Denise. It's Denise.
It's Denise.
You get a text from Denise. You're home. But you get this text that says, if you're home, you should look outside. I think somebody's getting broken up with. And if you look outside, you see Isla, and now can hear her, yelling into that fancy car. She slams the door and she storms inside. We're not going to do a little scene here, but she basically is crying, but doesn't want comfort. She goes to her room. And a little later, she apologizes for hiding a boyfriend from you. But it's not a problem anymore because he broke up with her. Your problems have all been solved. That night, you get a phone call all of you, including you, Daniel. Though the mayor, when he talks, acknowledges that you have not signed anything and therefore are not obligated. But because your friends are going.
No, I still plan on playing ball. I just want to be careful and take some time. So
Of course.
I see what you've
I wanted
done.
to alert you because your friends are probably going and you said you wanted to play ball. He says that to each of you. Where is it? He says there is a disturbance at the port. DP World Centrum. It is messy. It is loud. Deal with it. And then he'll hang up. What do you do?
All everybody.
Hey, Colt, did you get
Yeah.
any more
think-
details on that? I just got deal with it.
I think that means that it's going to be something bad.
Like we weren't, like there were no details.
Yeah. Do you... Hey, Todd, when you go hunting, do you use your own stuff?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I've got
You might
my
wanna bring-
my
you might
hunting
wanna bring that.
license. What? Really? Shit.
Hey, I mean, do you know what a gauntlet is?
No.
When they're initiating people into biker gangs, they make a lot of times they put them through a gauntlet. Different clubs have different stuff, but a lot of times they just beat the shit out of you. See if you can survive it. I have a feeling that this is one of those. That this is going to be rough, and if we survive it, then we're actually worth keeping on the payroll.
I'll bring it.
Or maybe we won't need it. I hope we don't. I hope we can just talk our way out of this.
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right?
Yeah, you were a Boy Scout, weren't you?
Hey, how'd you know?
Just a hunch. I guess let's
So,
load up.
Gonna go and get put the shotgun in the shotgun case and the hunting rifle in the case and try not to let the family see. And the ammunition boxes, which probably are dusting off the guns. And he said he had his my hunting license is up to date, but there's like a clear layer of dust on the ammunition boxes.
You have your firearms license still.
Probably,
I have a
definitely
firearms
not.
license.
Although that's something that the missus keeps track of.
Yeah.
You should
I
have
mean-
longer.
They're like passports. They're 5 or 10 years,
Yeah.
right?
They're 5 years. You needed to do a course to get it the first time, but then you just kind of keep it going. So yeah, she probably just.
Oh, I know
keeps
that,
going.
but Todd doesn't.
Yeah, I'm just saying your wife might have just kept it going.
Oh, fair. Just like renew it. Yeah.
Yeah. She just makes sure it doesn't go out because you won't pay attention to it.
Too real.
Cool. Yeah. All right. And then you guys head down to the port. Does anybody else do anything for the head down? Or
I'm gonna pack a backpack full of stuff. Like I'm gonna have like a level 3 first aid kit. First
Yep.
off the bat, so a really good one. as well as like maybe like a couple of flashlights, maybe whatever like tools like pliers or anything that I can just kind of shove in there that I think like I have no idea what we're doing or what's going on, but it's just kind of like, oh god, are we gonna break into something? Am I gonna need to do that? Oh, what if one of them gets hurt? Okay, all right, I gotta grab this and just useful stuff.
At least 100 feet of rope.
Yep.
A week's worth of rations.
Probably not that. Yeah, no, there'd be some food, like some like Nutri-Green
kit,
bars or
yeah.
something. Yeah. Probably not the rope though. I don't think he'd have that on hand.
With a 10-foot pole for sure.
Yeah.
11. 11 because
11
most
foot pole, just
traps
to be
have a
safe.
10-foot. Well, yeah, because most traps have a 10-foot explosion or radius, so you get an 11-foot pole, so you're right outside of it.
There you go. There you go. Cool. Any other prep happening before you all head down? All right.
Oh, by bike.
Yes. Yes. Do you arrange to meet like slightly away and then go together?
Yeah.
Or do
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
you... Cool. Yay.
That way it's not like that one scene from Community when Childish
Lover walks in.
Gambino, because I can't. I like how we went different ways with with that. Not the character, but walks in and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Except everything is all the players that got there first.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. All right. You all meet a little ways away. Samuel, you know that this is the same place where your stuff was stored or is stored. You're not sure if it's actually still there right now, because unless you went right back to your apartment, which you might have. And if you did, you actually go back to your apartment? I should ask.
Probably not right away, just because Daniel hasn't signed anything, and I don't need him getting jumped while someone's not there.
Fair. So yeah, you all your stuff at least at one point was at this port and might still be there. You're not sure, but it is where you were, and therefore you kind of know roughly where you're going anyway. Maybe not the specific container, but you all meet up and head towards the port. Do you talk about anything? You're probably like a couple minute walk away.
What did you guys hear any information? He just told me you were meeting up.
So let's deal with it.
Hey, maybe we should drive up there and... Oh, which of them have vehicles?
I arrived with a bicycle.
Yeah. Wait. So
Colt
are
arrived
we
with a
waiting
bigger
like an hour?
bicycle.
A bigger, better bicycle.
So we're like, we waiting for your character? Like, I guess this depends on where it is, because this could be a long.
So,
closest
Daniel's actually
to
the closest.
Oh, right, you're the closest, so you actually could take a bike, right?
Yeah. He could also take the SkyTrain if he wanted. Actually, all of you could.
both.
Samuel absolutely did.
Take the bike on the call. Yeah.
I've got the
Yeah.
truck.
And especially if Samuel's there, Samuel and Daniel will be
Oh yeah.
together.
If
Colt's a bit further
yeah,
away. and
he's
then
driving,
Tiger,
then sure.
I think the furthest.
So I've got a camo hunting jacket. I go into the back of the truck and I take out binoculars. It sounded like a lot of bad things were happening. And I'm just gonna like look through the binoculars. See if there's anything
You're
like obvious, like explosions or like monsters
You're gonna look
fighting
towards
each
the
other.
port?
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a perception and alertness check. And the only reason you're getting to make this is because of the binoculars, so you don't get a bonus on that or anything. And it's going to be difficulty 8.
Ooh.
Oh, binoculars. I should bring something like that next time. That's a good idea.
I'll bring a crowbar and a big freaking knife.
Four successes.
Wow. At difficulty 8. Woof.
Yeah, I got 7, 9, 9, 8, 8.
Nice. So you happen to look at the exact moment when what you think is a dismembered leg flies into the air.
And it's from like a window, a building, or...
So it's from like the wide open area where you think the shipping containers are.
And just kind of out from behind a shipping container.
Yeah.
I'm going to put down the binoculars.
What'd you see?
Hand's going to shake a little bit, and I'm just not going to say anything. And pass the binoculars.
Glad you brought the gun now.
Give me the same roll.
What was it? Perception and alertness?
Perception and alertness, difficulty 8.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Time to botch. You put them...
He's gonna look. 2 successes.
You see something moving, and it's you see kind of like, for the briefest of seconds, a shape kind of above the storage containers, like something huge, and then it's gone.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go to the back of the truck where the tailgate's been pulled down and like start to nervously load the rifle first, or the shotgun first. Okay, right. Okay, so the safety's on this side. The shells.
Does anyone have particularly good hearing, like a merit or anything like that?
Nothing for hearing on mine.
Nothing
no.
special.
Sounds good.
What did you see? Here, pass it here.
Jen, could I say that it's up to you if you think that Colt would have thought to do this, but Molotov with his point of demolitions.
Yeah, with your point of demolitions, you
Look at him.
want to.
Of course, he's got
you're-
Molotovs.
Yeah, you're like, I need to survive this. You're the one with all the logic about surviving the bullshit.
That's fair.
So,
Okay, then
absolutely.
how many do you think he probably could have brought?
We can make them on site.
3?
2, 3? Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Do any of you know how to... Have any of you used one of these before?
Used a pistol before. At a
Do
range.
you have
No.
it with you?
No, it wasn't mine.
Oh, shit. Do any of you...
But I got
Okay,
these.
so I've got this hunting rifle and... Oh, shit. Gosh.
You know what? If it's the time to swear, this is it.
I saw a limb, like a human limb, like a leg. I don't know what any of you
Like-
what you
It
like.
was it in the attached. It was
No, it was severed with the blood and the
Shit, really?
and so something. Shit, there are people over there. Okay, I'll take the. What's the easiest to? Well, would you rather should any takers or just me?
Todd, you're good at shooting. You got a license, man. Hang back and shoot at range. It's a rifle.
Well, then I'm gonna hold the the shotgun out to Colt.
Sure. You guys? Do either of you have a good arm?
I can
this
throw a
is-
decent range.
Good. I brought these. I'm gonna hand him 2 of the Molotovs. Basic principle. You light the rag, you aim, you throw, and you get the fuck away from wherever you threw it. It spreads fast. You don't want to light it before then, though, because if that thing goes up when it's in your hand, so do you.
Throwing is athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm decent at that too.
Okay, so if we were called for this, that means that this is there's no point in thinking about the police and it's just us.
The police are under his control. We just need to do
And this is
what
not
we
a
need to do
police-
and get. No,
A gauntlet.
he just wants it done quickly, where no one saw.
Quietly. Let's.
This isn't going to be
people are-
quiet.
If people are getting hurt, we need to go now.
Right. Oh, shit. If there's more than whoever that leg. Okay. It's just like hunting or fishing.
I'm gonna put discern up since we're gonna get ready to go in.
Sounds good. Make me that roll. Tell me how long you have it.
Let's see, it's perception and zeal. Oh, that's right. I have more zeal now. Or dice.
I have
Any
no
other...
larceny or medicine, but I have etiquette. Well,
You can
Any
just
other
sweet
prep?
talk.
I have medicine.
50 minutes.
Nice. You all make your way towards the entrance of the storage container area. And as you get closer, you hear the sounds of grinding metal and not much else at this point.
So, since I've kind of been on the streets and around for a little bit, do I know of any back entrances or ways that to get in and out discreetly to the port?
You can absolutely roll streetwise, wits and streetwise. Difficulty 6.
Adaptable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Six.
Nice. It's pretty well sealed off. You could, in theory, go over the fence, or you could come at it from the water. But other than that, it's pretty much the one entrance.
Might be as we're getting towards it. I'm gonna say I've got some wire cutters. We could probably go in through the fence, and then at least have a back way out if we need to run.
It's a good idea. Do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that push thing. This is set up a perimeter.
let's. Oh, geez. Okay. So if But if there's people over there, that's different than hunting.
Make sure
gonna
they're
look
actually
around.
people.
And look for like any buildings or cranes or boxes that I can crates or anything that I could climb
Okay.
so that we may not need to go face to face with
Fair.
Even if it's just like one of these storage boxes or two of them.
And you're looking like on the outside of kind of the fence area.
We're going in, but like once we're in, either on the outside or the inside, if there's any way to get higher.
Okay, yeah, give me perception and investigation since you're looking for something very specific.
I'm
Difficulty
gonna spend
of 6.
willpower. Oh, I needed that. With the willpower, that's 2 successes.
Awesome. There's not a ton to climb in here, or outside, because a lot of it is huge. So it's giant shipping containers. You can, just using a bit of logic, you're like, maybe there's a forklift inside, maybe there's like some other ways of getting it, but there's nothing very obvious. You might just have to search for it. Kelly?
I am going to activate Ward.
Okay.
I'm going to risk my conviction.
Yeah.
And let's do it. It's difficulty 6, so that's boop.
Yep.
Boop. Oh, damn. This is the best ward that ever warded, potentially. Hold on.
And it's successes equal like distance, right?
No, success is equal to stamina roll.
Oh, right.
So it's
Oh yeah, your distance is based on your zeal.
Yep. Okay, and then 10s explode on
Yeah.
conviction. Okay.
Yeah, on edges.
Cool. That is 8 successes.
Nice. Make a note of that.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
What does successes get you for that power?
So the way that it works is the
If
ward
I want to breach it, I have to make a stamina roll, and I have to get 8 successes. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, it's contest.
and it's
so
1
it's not
yard / meter
a
per point of
range.
zeal.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
see.
you have
Number of
3
successes
zeal?
is the difficulty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have 3 zeal. So basically it's a 10-foot perimeter around me.
Yeah.
In D&D law.
And you guys can pass in and out just fine. It's just supernatural creatures can't.
Yep,
And
it lasts for the
mortals
scene.
can go in as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So you're finding a like a more secluded area to cut through the fence, basically?
Yeah, so that we can get in and out quick if we need to.
Cool. You cut it in through the fence, and the thing you notice is how quiet it is comparatively to what you thought you'd be hearing. You don't hear screams. You hear some grinding metal, and you hear a low grunting sound. And I'm assuming you're making your way forward kind of fairly stealthily at this point. So if everyone can give me a dex and stealth roll.
If you don't have
Difficulty
stealth,
6.
that's one. If you don't have stealth, that's -1 dice, right?
Plus 1
yeah.
difficulty.
Or +1 difficulty,
plus
yeah,
one
that's right.
Okay.
I knew it was one of them.
So what was the base difficulty then?
6.
So 7 for me.
Ooh, if I have fast hands, so if I do a handstand while I'm doing...
I don't
Just
think
like-
dad reflexes
no,
and fast hands is going to help us.
That's how you
gotta
got
do
dead.
is you gotta do the whole thing where you like bend over backwards and do the creepy walk with your hands.
yeah.
Oh, do like the Japanese ghost
Yeah.
walk?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Right. Fast hands. All right. So Daniel got 1. Cool. And you got 2.
I got 2 10s, but I don't think the specialty applies in this because it's
No.
not dad reflex. So 2.
Fantastic. None of you crash into anything. It is a pretty like clear walking area, so you're pretty good. And the shipping containers are huge, so you're not. It's more a matter of like look around the corner. Okay, this way's clear, and you're kind of heading towards this sound. And
Is it nighttime?
it is nighttime, yeah. And as the sound kind of gets louder, you look around one final storage container. And do any of you, I know, Samuel, you have discern up. Have any of you turned on second sight?
I think out of fear,
Not yet.
Todd would have, especially once we're getting close.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll give you the
Let me spend the conviction.
I'll give you the what you see first, and then if you turn on second sight, I'll give you that, and for discern I'll give you what that is as well. But through the sheets of rain, you see as a bunch of rain starts kind of coming down in this area. I forgot to mention that it is raining. It's always raining. Just every scene is raining.
It's Vancouver.
Except when it's over Todd's house and he's happy, then it's sunny. You see a like massive figure stumbling between the container stacks. To your normal eyes, it looks like a transient dock worker, but he's huge and bloated, and it may be wearing too many layers of filthy clothes against the cold. He moves with this like stiff jerking gait, like maybe something's wrong with his leg, or he's incredibly drunk or high on something bad, and he's covered in grime and harbor muck. And for those of you who can smell, the smell hits you. It's a thick, oily stench of like low tide, diesel fumes, and unwashed body odor. It's a big, aggressive, sick-looking guy who shouldn't be here. With discern, I'll do discern first. The harbor smell kind of vanishes. Like you get that first whiff of it, and then it goes away as your kind of discern takes over, and you instead get this overwhelmingly dusty, like choking sensation of dry earth, and rotted fabric, and you, instead of the wet asphalt that it's standing on, you see this like phantom overlay of heavy clay-like grave soil clinging to its boots and filling the cuffs of its pants. And definitely something supernatural. And then for those of you who turn on second sight, which ones? All of you maybe, but who's turning
I
on
think it
second
was just Todd because he activated
is
it
okay.
through being
Fair.
afraid.
So Todd, what you see is that the rain isn't washing the dirt off. It's slicking skin that is this uniform waterlogged gray, like the belly of a dead fish. And you realize it's not wearing layers of clothes. Its flesh is hideously bloated with seawater and gas bursting the seams of the tattered coveralls that it's wearing. When it starts to not turn towards you to look at you, but just is in its kind of stumbling, has turned in your direction. You see its jaw is just hanging slack. The tendons are snapped, and it's just kind of swaying uselessly in the air. And there are these wounds on its arms, but there's no blood. Just cats. There's no blood. Only a thick, black, tar-like ichor that's slowly oozing out. And its chest does not rise or fall. As you look upon this, we're going to call game there. And you can deal with it next time.
Yeah. It's really just a big thing of cats. It's not even a body,
Right.
it's just cats.
Right, yeah.
Guys, it's just somebody down on their luck. Leave it alone.
Hey, buddy,
It's
you
fine,
doing
it's fine.
okay?
It's fine.
Right? Hey, I think you should get out of here.
I think we should talk this one out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure it will listen to reason.
I mean, I can freeze it in place if you really want to talk to it.
Cox
but
shotgun.
I don't get much.
It's in the what's it called when you not embossed because that's coming out, engraved. It's engraved with the words in a cursive reason. Looks like they'll have to listen to reason.
You just
Wow,
joined
Todd's
the
more
cast of
violent than I
Supernatural, I
thought.
think.
I just joined the cast of Supernatural.
I'm pretty sure Colt's been on the cast of Supernatural at one point as like a
Probably.
as a werewolf
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, 100%.
definitely.
That's fantastic.
He's been on the show multiple times, but he always plays a different episodic
Oh, 100%.
character. Yeah.
I think it is absolute. So, like, by the way, I've beaten up a guy on camera that Dean Winchester killed on camera. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
for
I was
the
in-
show, or you happened
I
to
was-
beat somebody
yeah,
else
he was like-
that
no,
ended
he
up
was-
being on the show.
So I beat somebody up on for like a student film, who later went on to be a werewolf on Supernatural.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
See, I was hoping you'd be like, "Hey, I beat that guy up."
I beat that guy up, and that's Jared Padalecki.
Yeah.
He
I
owes
would-
me
I
10
can-
bucks.
Jared
Yeah,
Padalecki
we
would kick
will.
my ass.
We will pick this up in 2 weeks, and see if we conclude in 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. But yeah, no, this was fun. I really enjoyed letting you guys talk hunter philosophy. It was great.
No, that
All
was,
the different
that was awesome.
all the different philosophies for each one.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And also, you didn't make me use all of my plans for if you decided to say no to the mayor.
You don't
I
fight
mean, one of
City
us
Hall.
What
did.
happens is we pull spoilers for the Game of Thrones. You pull the Hound and you just tackle him off the building, out the window,
I didn't
and
say
then he goes,
no.
"Oh, that was
No,
inconvenient."
no, you didn't.
Gain Bowl.
And
Yeah.
I'm doing what he wants.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just it. Is like,
Don't
he's actually
die before
fine
you've
if he
got
doesn't have
life
to pay you.
insurance.
Yeah.
This
You're
is true.
still doing what he wants.
That's free labor.
While
That's
you're
medical
dying, I'm
labor.
gonna put a pen in your hand and hold you up to the contract.
As you die.
Get
We
the
got
life
you, bud.
insurance.
But no, I had to prepare in case, and I was telling Kelly this earlier. I'm like, because of player agency, I have to prepare if you say no, and I have to prepare if you just try to attack him, basically.
I hate the player agency. It's the worst.
Yeah. Right.
Me as the player definitely also thought, oh, maybe we should take him out the window. Try
So
try
I
to
wasn't
go
the
that
only
way.
one that.
No,
Yeah.
you
I
were not the only one.
specifically thought of
thought about that
windows being
several
smashed.
times, and I
Yeah.
was just like, nope, that's not this character.
Yeah, except he'd probably disappear and you'd be the one out the window instead.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely,
Jen,
absolutely.
I'm very curious, Jen. What did you think we were gonna do? The window?
I thought you would either attack straight out or and maybe not the window, but just like attack or say yes. I mean, I layered that with enough threats that I was like, I'm hoping you say yes. He's hoping you say yes. It's easier for everybody if you say yes. However, I will say like the core kind of conflict in all of this is the moral question of work for the supernaturals or be hunters. So
Well, and like for a judge, like the whole point is the balance between the two. You don't hunt down recklessly.
yep.
You
Yep,
respect
exactly.
the
If
order.
I roll
you
high
respect
enough-
the order.
If I roll high enough on Fool's Luck, can Dean and Sam show up and keep
Just the
Daniel
actors.
or
If you roll high
of
enough,
us.
sure.
just the actors? They walk by and
Well,
they're like, "Hey, we just."
Yeah, this is
just played it on
Jujutsu
TV.
Kaisen. I don't know what you're talking about. This is some alternate
Is this another
reality,
one
but-
like that one episode where we end up in the movie set for Supernatural?
Oh, and then somebody says,
Definitely.
"Cut."
Yeah, and then suddenly Harper's there.
Yeah,
It was
oh
just
God.
all a big
No.
scene.
And I actually just accidentally almost shot someone.
Yep. But
Accidentally.
no. This was fun,
God damn it,
and
Todd.
I'm gonna enjoy seeing how you guys deal with some of the other stuff that's coming up. Which
I don't even
could
know
go
how
one
we're
of two
gonna deal
ways,
with
so.
this. So, like, we got to
Does Colt
survive
have a
this
dot in
first.
firearms?
Yeah, exactly.
I have a dot of firearms. I have one,
Oh, okay. Me,
but I've
me
got
too.
fast
I have
hands,
one.
so I can track. All right. Hey,
There
a
you
couple
go.
things before we get out of here. Jen, thank you so much for running game. A big thank you to our sponsor who keeps us on the air, Bookworm Games. Please head to bookwormgames.com and use code Dorktales to save 15% off of your purchase. They're going to have D10 sets soon, which is fantastic. Actually, they already have some. They're gemstone. They're really cool. You should go get them. They are expensive, but the holidays are coming up. Also, do you have the gemstones?
Yeah, I bought these when I when I went on Zero Sum. It was like, so I had these before I couldn't buy them anymore.
Oh,
'Cause
fair.
I can't get anything right
Nice.
now.
Fair, yeah. I
That's
need
fair.
gemstones, but I just bought a
and-
whole bunch of equipment.
That's fair. We can see what we can do. But a big thank you to everybody who keeps us on the air. Our biggest sponsors are, of course, our patrons over at patreon.com/dorktales. Like our divine producer, everybody's mom Jan, Shikon de Vermillion, and Soul Omen. Our wizards of the Patreon, the Ink Goblin, Big Nut, and Karasha Urquhart. Our monster maker Laruk, our high council Taryn, Amberthus, Raven with Baubles, Sorcerer Sanguine, Chef Eladeth, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Nihilus, Kokimon Steve, Iron Warrior X, and Lord of Zoinks. And of course, our patrons of the arts, Eastside Rider and Nacro the Straw Hat Devil. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for supporting us. Join the Patreon, and you might convince Jen to run more mage or more hunter or werewolf. Oh,
Or World of Darkness, Mortal Edition.
we're doing that, just badly.
Oh, geez.
Yep. I mean, in real life. But anyway, back to you, Jen.
Yeah. Well, thanks. And yeah, I mean, Kelly was doing some good job, good work potentially setting up a season 2. So, you know, if you survive this, or if some of you do, you know, we can always see what a season 2 looks like in the future. We got other stuff. Yeah, we've got other stuff. This was a nice little kind of insert, but yeah, it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. But yeah, I think that's everything for tonight. We did all the things, and thank you all for joining me. Us. Just me. Just me
you, just Jen.
on the stage. Haha.
And thank you for running.
Thanks for running, Jen.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll see you next time here
Have
on
a good
Hunt of the
night.
Reckoning. Bye.